Theme song.
As I was saying, wait, what? Oh my goodness. He's right behind me, isn't he? All right, we are back in Crossroads Inn, not in real life, after that short tangent where we went and tried to make some of the meals. I hope you enjoyed that video, because we all know you're going to enjoy this video. I mean, come on, let's face it, you're going to like this video. I can already tell. I haven't even started doing anything yet, and I can already tell this is going to be a good video. And why is that? Oh, maybe it's because I let this game run for a while, and I've got 76,000 doubloons. I'm rich. I'm printing money. What do they say? What are the youngins saying these days? I'm making those bags. Or something to do with bread. I'm getting bread. Anyway, I'm too old to know any of that stuff anymore, so let's just play some video games. Unfortunately, and we were talking about this on Reddit, we were talking to somebody about that. I forget, I don't know how to say your name. Reharacting. Yeah, Reharact. Was talking about, we were both talking about how you can't really sell floor tiles on the basement. You cannot reorganize the basement as soon as you start building on top of it. So as you can see, we've already made some builds up here because obviously I wanted to make, money off the rooms. And need storage and I need an inn. So I had to build something. So I cannot delete anything underneath that right now. Oh yeah, there, I can even see the shape of it. So we need to basically finish our basement, and then I can decorate it later, I guess, I don't know. And be happy with the design before we move on to the rest of the tavern, which is a little annoying, but hey, that's just life sometimes. So I've gone and done a bit of mapping out of what I want to do, and we were talking about it last episode, or a couple episodes ago. Time to get some fighters' rooms in here. So let's see if we can't get that going on. I need to claw back a little bit of space here, which means I also need to move this table. And then if I want to, because what I want to do is reshape the rooms below, and there isn't yet a wall drawing tool. So if I want to delete these room tiles, I actually have to go here, into here, and then main hall, and then I'm going to sell these two first. Now I have a row of 2x2. Here, so I can sell all this now. That's a lot of work. That's quite a lot. Actually, let's take a look at my plan here. What I need to do is I'm going to create some rooms up here that are 2x2, so they're going to be small rooms here as well, maybe for some other fighters. And I want to expand my main hall here by this much. This chunk here is going to get expanded, and I've got the doubloons. So let's do it. Who cares? 450, who cares? All right, great. So that's the new shape, and then I just need to claw back this. So let's do that then. Let's get into it. I can't move any of this stuff yet. Good. I can move this whole structure. And I don't know if this isn't going to be where everything goes. We're doing like a whole remodel right now. That's what's happening right now. So we're going to have to look into it later. Because first I need to get the shape. And then we're going to be just decorating this thing for the next 50 years, probably. There's so much to do in the pit. This was, I don't know. I don't know if there's debate or not about whether or not this is a good DLC, but I don't know. I feel like it's pretty good. This is a good DLC, especially because it was only $7 Canadian, which I believe in American monies is 50 cents and a shilling and a half in European monies. Do you guys have shillings? I don't know how much. I guess you'd have a euro if you're in the Eurozone. But I mean, how many? What's a penny in euro money? Somebody comment below and tell me what you call pennies. I can't wait for all the comments that are just gonna be like, pennies, you idiot. But you know what I mean? The British, they call them shillings. In Germany, they call them Gewürztraminers. And the Russians call them Sputniks, I think. I don't know, I'm close. It's something like that. I'm probably only off by a few letters. Okay, so what we need to do is clear this out so I can start selling it. Now, let's find out. Can I sell? Oh, no. Yes, okay, good. I can sell, so yeah, it is definitely the rooms above that are causing problems. And that's good because now we can get working on our rooms. So this is actually going to be a private room. There it is. And it's going to be this size. These, and then I'm going to put one here that's 2 by 2. So this one is kind of for maybe one of our better fighters or something, or just like, I don't know, they just have a nicer situation. What do you want from me? They're just going to have a nicer, there's nothing I can do about it. Some people just have nicer rooms. And I was also, maybe they have this door. I don't know. And then these two have like just crappy doors. Man, I'm really being mean to these two fighters. To Pia and whoever this will be. And then I think I definitely want to move this guy downstairs because a couple of things are going on here. Thing number 1, I hate this room. I just do not like that room. At all. All right. Come on, get off the tables. Let's go. Get out of here, get out of here. Well, let's not put that behind that barrel because they're probably using the barrel. Yeah, he's loading up some wine. I'm going to move all this stuff. We're just encouraging. It's not like we're kicking them out. We're just encouraging them not to be there anymore. Oh, no. Oh, no. What are you guys doing? Cool. Wait, does that mean they're... Weird. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see. I thought maybe it went into some sort of netherworld abyss. Nope, that's all right. Just ghostly stools appearing out of nowhere. So anyway, so this is the new shape. So we need to figure out what to do, like where I'm going to put the tables. You know what? Honestly, the fight thing being back here, this isn't a bad shape, actually. This area here could just get whittled out into more of a bar. For now, at least. And I kind of like the posts staying like this. Because then it gives a little... Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good here. Sorry, it's changing again. Oh, and check it out. I got some new items here. I got the big counter, which maybe it's time for the big counter down here. You know what I mean? Get a big old counter. Where would we even put that, though? We could put it here. Let's just leave it for now. And then we can get some barrels down here. Oh, interesting. Hard to do. There we go. There we are. These barrels are a little big. And also that's kind of annoying because also when you right click and move to reposition your camera, you let go of the item. So placing stuff down in the basement just got a little more crazy and fun, question mark? Oh, that's annoying. All right. Man, we don't really need all these chandelabras. Let's just delete some of them. I just want to see. It's a bit dark. We might get some complaints. Now, I'm moving this out of the way because we don't need it right now. And I'll explain why in a little bit. What other parts can we build now? Okay, so based on my mapping out, what I've done is I went over into Google spreadsheets and I've created sort of a layout of things that I want to see. So how many was this? So there's going to be a little room here, so it's this size. Now, what is that? Don't worry so much about what it is. Just relax. I'm going to show you. Just give me a second. Let's put that door on it, though. Yeah, I don't know if that gives you a hint as to what it's going to be. Maybe it's going to be storage back here. Are we just going to do some storage back there, maybe? Who knows? Okay, are you guys off? Like, how long do you need to sit here and have your shoulder plates hovering above you? Your friend finally left. Hey, do you guys want to maybe bounce? Do you want to get out of here so I can build some rooms? Apparently not. All right, so now let's think about the flooring in here, and I'm still not going to tell you what it is because it's a surprise. It's a surprise. Maybe it has this kind of stone in here. You know what? We like it. I'm a big fan of that. Okay, and of course, stone floors. Or no, maybe there's wood floors in here. It would really help if you guys knew what I was building, but I'm not going to tell you. I think I like it. All right, fine. I'll tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to build... What does every good fighting pit and fight club need? Well, why it needs a gym. Look, here they are training, but what are they doing training out in this big room? That's kind of stupid. Well, let's have them train in their gym. So I'm thinking we're getting... Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Wait, how do I put stuff in there? Oh, no. So I'll grab this and then page down. Okay, so it exists, and it goes up and above. Okay, maybe if I control 1, take the walls down. Yeah, that doesn't work because the walls just come up. Okay, that's weird. Can I put anything in this room? Huh. Okay, so far we've got a nice room in here that I can't... That was going to be my gym. And I can't even right-click on it. I can't even bring up what it is. Okay, that's... Okay, we're going to come back to that. Don't know what's going on there. This might be a little save and come back to it situation, I think, potentially. Okay, what if... Let's just experiment. What if I put an extension to my kitchen over here? Then what happens? Is it not big enough to get anything there? Okay. Okay, so I can click on this room. This room exists. This room exists. This room obviously does because I can place stuff in it. This one does. And this room is just an empty room so far. Cool, cool, cool. We're having a good time. Ah! Let's build our private room here. That was going to be about the size of that room. And we'll put a door on it as well. And that looks good. I don't mind that. I don't mind that there's a door right behind the bar. I think that's okay for now. And we'll push this forward here. The question is, will I be able to access that room as well? Or will I absolutely not be able to build anything in there? Clicking, clicking, clicking. Okay, my theory, I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so I'm clicking here on the edges of this room. So the new stuff I just placed in this area, which is actually into the expanded land to the back side of... No, that doesn't quite make sense. I thought maybe it was the expanded land, but here, if I click here, I can still see the room. I'm not getting any room. It doesn't think this is part of the room, and it certainly doesn't see this as being a room. Okay. Okay, this table is free. Let's try another one here. Let's sell these and place in a private room, and then place in a door. Right about there. Okay, great. Now let's play the game. Okay, see, it sees this as a private room. It sees my new fighter rooms here, but it doesn't see this private room or this area here. Okay, well, I still have 61,000 doubloons, so what if I put a bit more shape in? What I was planning on doing is carrying out, basically filling out this whole space and just mapping out what I want to use for it, so we might as well do this, and I'll just show you kind of the overview of what I was going to do. This is going to be my kitchen. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, this is going to be an outlaw tavern. Or it's going to be nothing. Oh, no, we can see these two rooms. Here we go, here we go. So it's just this room we can't see. All right, let's try selling all these squares, and I'll make no money back for that, so that's a lot of fun. And I can't sell this one because of the room extension, of course, of course. So let's get rid of that. There we go. Look at all these posts in the ground. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Remember when I was like, man, I really love this DLC, and now I'm just having nothing but problems with it? Well, that's why I make these videos, because we are solving these problems together. So my kitchen and my private room work. So, step 1, that's good. These work. What is a good private room entrance? I feel like maybe this door. And then we could have another one somewhere over here so that people can make food and get it to them. And then here's our kitchen space. So this should be a door like that, I think. That's probably good. There we go. All right. So at least we have these 2 rooms up and working, and we have our fighters' rooms working. Now, I'm really roasting through money here. If I keep rebuilding and trying again. All right. Everything still seems to be working up here. There's nobody here. There's nobody caught in the stairs. Oh, by the way, in between the last videos, I had to, like, extend the walls all around here just to make people not get caught in the stairs. A bug which they said they fixed. Look, I gotta stay positive here. I know it's a real fun thing to do. Everybody loves it when, oh, a door is into the abyss. Okay. Everyone loves it when people that play video games scream and swear at the games they paid money for and are enjoying. What if I put a private room here? What if I don't put empty rooms? Maybe empty room is a problem. How much was that? So 1, 2, 3 for this room, so the gym can be 2 more. All right, so that cost me a bunch of money, and... Ooh, can't be seen. All right, we're going to save, and we're going to reload. All right, we're back. We reloaded the save. And... Wait, hang on. Okay, yeah, I can place stuff in that. Wow, that's a big... Takes up like the whole room. Okay, so I can see those rooms. I can see these rooms. And now for the moment of truth. Click, click, click. I'm clicking and clicking, and nothing is coming up for this room. No room data. Is it even in here? Private room. Well, I can't even rename it, so I got to rename everything else. All right, this one is going to be the skull chamber. All right, and this one's going to be fighty room. Fighty room 2. And this will be fighty room B. All right, and then this is going to be secret room, so this is going to be the outlaw. Oh, wait, somebody game. Okay, wait, who was that? Yes, Anthony. Anthony gave me this name, the in-laws and outlaws room. He suggested it as a whole tavern name, but honestly, the shabby, the downright shabby has really sold on me. Basement kitchen. So yeah, so Anthony, thank you very much for that offer. So we'll put it here, the in-laws and outlaws room. So now we've named these rooms here. This is going to be Mazter's Fight Club, because just ask Maz. Maz knows all. This will be basement storage. Okay, now can I do anything with this room? No. Okay, let's see. Is it seen? Private room 2. 2 stars, I mean. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's how we can get to it at least. And I could change it maybe to a staff room? Staffy McRoom? I don't know. Oh. And it still sees it as a private room, even though I've changed it here to a staff room. Oh, there we go. It updates. Okay. Is there another room? Irrational room? There's no other rooms that are unnamed. So this is this room. The room exists. But I cannot place any items in it. Now I can place this item and it looks like it'll place, but that's actually because it's allowing it to place on the second floor. This is a basement only item. And it won't place in that room. So, really fun bug. We're going to leave that alone. I'm wondering if I should even just sell the room for now. We're going to sell these doors. And we're not going to worry about it. Oh, I really wanted to put a gym in there. That was going to be so fun. Here's what we're going to do. We're selling it. Main hall, remove. We're selling it. No sound effects. Okay, great. So it's definitely a little bit bugged up. And we're going to work on these rooms with the time we have left. But we've learned something today. We learned that this game has some issues. And I don't know if we're learning that, like if that's like I don't think that's very new information. All right, so what did I name this room? I don't know. Oh, that is gnarly. What a sad look with the straw on the ground. What a sad looking room. I love it. It's gonna stay sad. Maybe it's got, yeah, maybe it is the wood. No, there's so much wood going on. I don't need all this wood. I want this, in fact, to be nice dark brick. Okay, and then you come in here, and that's like kind of a. I like the stone look. I like the stone. Let's see what this would look like. A red brick. No, that's gonna be in here. This is a fancier room, so we'll do the red brick in here, and then we'll do maybe this kind of. No, that's a little bit Spartan. That's a bit sad. Oh, this room is just the... Okay, this is the prison. No, this is just Prison Break. Prison Break Season 1. Okay, that's the name of this room. All right, so this room is going to be designed with that in mind. So let's take a look at some of the items I have. I'm still down on a few items. It'd be nice to go get some more stuff, but it doesn't look like that's going to be in the cards for us today. So I think we could still make it a fancy room. Or do we put that spiky bed in there? Where is that spiky bed? This is the prison-themed one, so we put the spiky bed in here. Let's do that. Should I just take this one? No, because he's still renting that room. Let's not get too crazy, and let's just spend a bit of money. There it is. Couldn't find it. All right, welcome to Prison Break Season 1. You've got a potty. Here's the challenge, though. Can I make it look prison-y, but can we still get to, like, 4 stars at least? Oh, we need to work on this one, too, then. All right, well, what do we have to do that with? Because, again, they've changed the ratings of some stuff, so I can't exactly just put up a bunch of paintings and call it a day. This is $1,000, but it offers nothing except for light and takes up a lot of room. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do a super fancy chandelier. Maybe right smack in the middle of the room. And also, there we go. That's smack in the middle. And then maybe we put this over in the corner. Maybe we put an outhouse in here? No, we can't. All right, now what are we dealing with? Tiny little room, and we're 1.5 stars. What a horrible, horrible room. Well, I know what we need to do, which is rug it up, something fierce. All of these rugs, that's awesome. All these rugs provide a 1 fanciness. So it's not lots, but it's not nothing. Oh, I almost had it. Where did it go? Right there. Okay. Oh, weird. It can only be... Okay, fine. I mean, we don't need to rotate this one because it's a circle, so... That looks good. There we go. What about a credenza? The usual... Oh, we don't have any credenzas yet. But we do have a changing screen. I don't think he has a changing screen. Or she. Whoever's going to live in here, this is not, like, the height of fancy living. Okay, somebody explain to me how this blue tapestry... which we talked about last episode, is green. How does it have a bigger fancy buff than the painting? Which is super fragile and only has 1 fan, and it's 1,000 doubloons. I don't know. I feel like they rebalance things in a, let's just call it, an interesting way. And it does change up how you want to decorate, how you kind of fancy up the place. Oh, we should probably get some chains in here, right? I mean, they don't add much. They're not giving us any points, but... I mean, this is the Prison Break room. Prison Break Season 1. Now, these, I think, are unfancy, so we can't put those up. Put some shields on this wall here, but maybe let's, like, pack them in tightly together. Here's the thing. I want the fancy points from that chandelier, but don't you guys feel like it's feeling a bit bright? Get rid of you. Do we have another shield? Oh, double fancy points. Let's do this. It's like symmetrical now. Oops. Okay, and let's like squeeze them over a bit. If I could get away with taking this chandelier out, maybe I should, because that's a little too fancy. Do we have torches? We do! Now, the question is... it's not very fancy, though. There's some shelves in here. This new shelf is really nice. fragile, and it's messy. But it provides just the right amount of light, which is to say, not too much. So let's put that right next to the bed. Like that. What are we looking at here? I mean, look at that. Prison break room. How are we doing? 2 stars, yeah. Let's see what the difference is if we put this back in here. Solid 2 stars. So I don't know how much it helps, but it was definitely helping at least a little bit. It just didn't seem to really make a massive difference. Okay, can we at least get to like 3.5 stars in this tiny little room? That's their only painting, and it's only a 1 fancy bonus. Oh, those banners kind of nice. The banners too. Let's get a little banner spam in here. That's another 4 fancy points. I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know if it's like directly adding up. Oh, actually, there's a number I should have been looking at. Okay, let's try some experimenting here. Let's sell these off. So the appearance before was 52. The appearance now is 40. So yeah, those are great. That's going to go a long way. Classic banner spam is going to go a long way to helping me get to my stars here. So we're at 52 now. So let's keep on filling it up. I can't believe I didn't think to look at that before. Maybe he's got this over his bed. Or can we just get it? Yes! That's exactly what I wanted to have happen, and then it happened, and now I'm the most happy I've ever been in my life. Amazing. All right. What else do we have in here? We could put like a grave in here. No, we can't. It's an outside-only thing. Maybe we can put like a ghost. I love this. The description. Boo. That is the gaudiest looking. Just right there. What does it do to the room? 61. It's not bad. Oh, that takes up so much room. Get out of here. Get out of here. What about this? Whoa. Oh, no, that's durable. Okay, that's not a fanciness thing. That's pretty nice. The stylish lamp is pretty cool. Also, so weird that it just can't go up on something. All right. Excuse me. We're going to have to race through the placement of this one if we're spending this much time on the prison break room. All items on deck, please. Maybe he's got a couple of chairs in here, huh? Around a chest. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, now what are we dealing with? We're dealing with, ooh, nice, 70. We got to 2.5 stars. Let's just get to 3, and let's call it a day there because we need to move on to our next room here. Maybe a silver horn. Fancy. It is fancy. Okay. What else do we have? These things are durable, and that's fine. We don't need those. Right now, we're not thinking about durability. We're thinking about fanciness. That's all we're thinking about right now, folks. This is tough, because in the early game, you just don't have a lot of things. So my only option is to just banner spam it. Which, I don't know, it looks okay. It does fill out the room a little bit, but don't you think it's a bit cheap? When you watch these episodes, or you're like, oh, it's one of the ones where solid content's just being super cheap. Oh, he's just cheaping out. No big deal. Just a cheap guy. 3 stars. Guys, we gotta move on. Let's move on. Now this is going to be our fancy room, and we're eventually going to get a really nice fireplace once we unlock some more, so I'm going to stake out that spot right now. He's got a nice fireplace in here. Again, or she. I don't know who we're hiring yet. We haven't hired them. And I think the green's going to go quite nice in here, so let's do that. And then let's do some... Let's take a look at some chests here. Because what if we had little... No, let's just do the usual... No, let's not. Let's not. Eventually, I want a credenz. That's what I want, so I'm going to create room for that. Or we put it this way. That just feels a bit more natural. And then I feel like this person's a fancy person. Fancy, I typed in fancy. So I think they would get a changing screen. Yeah, maybe on just like a slight angle here. Although, again, I think the changing screen is just for Veditas. But, well, you know what? Guys, come on. You know what I mean? What do you want from me? We're just playing the game here. All right, let's put a chest in my usual ottoman situation that I like to do. And get some nice chairs here. Are they fancy at all? Oh, very fancy. Okay, that's nice. So we'll get this here like so, and then we're going to get my usual green rug under here. Yeah, we are speeding through this one a little bit just because I don't have very much in the way of items to look at just yet. I think we would turn that this way. You would open it away from the, yeah. Man, look at those footprints. That's great. It looks like, I don't know if they've improved that or if these ones just happen to be that good. Anyway, that's really good. What if this person had a bathtub? Oh, it's ugly. Apparently this is an ugly bathtub. Okay, so no, let's not put that in there. We don't have the room to put in ugly stuff. But maybe this person gets to have an animal. Right? The green and the green kind of matches nice. Should we put it in front of the... Oh, we can, though. Man, the footprints are in my favor today, which is nice because I kind of feel like the first bit of the episode was not going in my favor. Just turn this a bit on an angle here. Get the chair a little out of the way of the door. And then there's going to be a cat sleeping in front of it. Are you kidding me? All right, I don't need to speak with that voice. Now, tool shelf. Don't need that stuff. It's ugly. This is slightly fancy. Woof, look at that. Now, does it make sense to have a shelf with laboratory glassware in somebody's room, though? I mean, it's fancy, so I like that. I don't know. Let's sit on that. Let's think about that. How about these? Are these... Oh, very fancy. Okay. He's got... Whoever this is, they're going to have like a little torture chair in the corner. All right. And then, of course, we do a nice... Like a... You know what? It's going to be a tasteful amount of banner spam, okay? So let's not go too... Whoa. Let's not go too crazy with it. Maybe some plants. Although that doesn't really make sense. I don't feel that they would be using the plants. But this is kind of nice if we put that in the corner. Oh, maybe like a bedside table here. Does that look weird? What about this? We'll just do this here. And this gives us another excuse for a nice chair. This one here. Let's put this chair up against that. Now, again, I know, like, again, we're just decorating, right? But I know that they would sit there maybe and do some work, but they wouldn't actually in the game because there's a writing table, I do know. The elegant desk is here. Elegant desk with very little fancy bonus. Tisk. Now, because this person is fancy, I feel like they would probably also have some silver horns. Hey, where's a good spot for a good silver horn on the wall? Oh, right here looks nice. Actually, no, doesn't this look like it's begging for a painting? Even though we're not looking at a lot of fancy points for it, this person wants a painting. Man, this is a fancy fighter room here so far. Like, this fighter maybe needs to relax a bit. What do we think? Smaller rug? Let's keep it. Come on, we're having a good time. This person likes rugs. We're having a good time with it. Just trying to lightly tap it. I don't want to turn it too much. Oh, there we go. That works. It just, honestly, if you put it on a slight angle like that, I just feel like it immediately looks way more natural. And that's what we're going for in this tavern. If we can't have a tavern with a gym, then we're going to have a tavern with some natural stuff in it. I suppose I could rethink my design and put the gym somewhere else. We could do that. But then the question becomes if it even works. I don't have any of the green stuff. I got some green shields here. So so this is kind of our Yorvalian room, I guess. There we are. It's hard to get a 5-star going when you have not all the item sets, but that's okay. That's the early game for you. Oh, so we have to place that there. Can I move it over a bit? Yeah, I can. Come on, let me. Let me. Let me. All right, maybe some stuff on shelves. I wish these were fancier because, come on. That'd be the fanciest thing ever to see in a place. All right, how are we doing in here? Here's my guess. I'm going to place your bets now. I'm thinking we're at 3.5. Ooh, nice. The appearance is maxed out. So it's probably just the size and the cleanliness holding it back? I don't know. Oh, and it's a noble room. The fancy fightsman's chambre. There. The fancy fightsman's. No, let's just call it the Fancy Fightman. That's a good name of a whole tavern, but that's going to be the name of this room. The Fancy... There we go. The Fancy Fightman. Fightsman. That's what we're dealing with in here. Man, that is a fancy fighter. I wonder if this fighter is going to actually just do better than Prison Break guy. So we're not going to have any skulls in here. And they're going to have a cat, too? Are you kidding me? They have a cat? Okay, we can't get any of this stuff, so we're going to look at that later for some other areas. But what else do we have that we can just fancy up the place with? Some everyday strings? I don't know. I mean, they're fancy, but they also just look... Well, they look a bit sad, if we're being honest. It's quite nice, though. What about this holiday wreath? Cute. What about just an... in the corner here? Oh, I know what the Fancy Fightman needs. The Fancy Fightsman needs a statue, of which I have two. I have a sculpture of a man, sculpture of a woman. So maybe it depends on who we get. And then they would... Oh, here's some more statues. Okay. Oh, some fighting statues. That makes way more sense. A heroic monument. Whew. That's a very large statue to have right in the corner. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, look at this one. She is standing on the decapitated head of a foe. That's a baller monument. That doesn't get much better than that. All right, let's see. What else do we have? We have also Martin's Portrait, which is 1,000 doubloons, but it's also very high on the fancy bonus. So we could put that there. But again, like, let's not place it too much throughout the tavern, because that one just seems like an easy one. And it's just like a picture of a dude's face. Hey, I got nothing wrong with dudes and their faces, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, isn't there, you know, there's just probably some more interesting stuff, you know? Let's get a little jug there in the corner. And let's get a water barrel in here because of the fire, which I saw somebody's YouTube video. They posted it on Reddit, on the Crossroads Inn Reddit, and it looked like the whole floor had caught fire, and it wasn't put out in time, so the whole thing just burned down. Let's not have that happen, eh? What do you say? Okay, let's get rid of the changing screen, and let's put this wardrobe in here on a slight angle. Oh, yeah. That's looking a lot better than the changing screen. We have a lot of wardrobes, actually. Ultramarchien. Let's get this wardrobe in here. That's going to help us a lot. Let's move this over a bit. And then let's put like a vase. Do we have any vases? A pot? Okay, what is that little peasant pot called? Oops. Where was it? It's down here. So this one. It's called a jug. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was called a jug. Right there in the corner. That's where you belong. Fire cauldrons. Sweet. No, I like the lighting in this room. Maybe this room could have a fire cauldron. The skull chamber. All right, so here we go. This is our fighter's room. Let's take a look. What are we dealing with in here? This is that was it. Okay, so it's a 4-star room, 127 appearance. The Fancy Fightsman. Not bad at all. Maybe we could move. I wonder if it's possible to... Somebody comment below and tell... Oh, the game crashed. I said, could somebody please tell me in the comments below if you can move guests to other rooms. I don't know if you can or not, but what happened was the game crashed. So that was a lot of fun. And because it was paused the whole time because we were building these rooms, I actually ended up losing all of this. So I had to rebuild all these rooms real quick. We had a lot of fun. We were in real good moods about that. But while I was doing that, I was doing some experimenting over here and building out the different rooms in this area too. Not building them, but just like placing room tiles and trying to figure out what was going on there. And I was able to deduce that it's actually the third expansion that is kind of bugged out right now. So it wasn't a problem with the game because I went back a bunch of save files and tried to figure it out. It's not that. It's actually, check it out here. So you go in here and you unlock all 3 of your ground expansions. Unlock more land, unlock more land. The third one unlocks this chunk back here. So these 3 by however many squares this is. And what I have discovered is that this chunk is actually not enabled or something for building underground. Something wrong with the view camera. Like, I don't know if it's so for instance, let's say here, I'll just show you. Let's go ahead and build an empty room here. So we can, and we're having a great time. In fact, if I'm going here on this angle, I click anywhere I want, and it doesn't bring up the room. If I click here, it brings up my room. I click here, it brings up my room. You know? Pretty straight. Okay, well, that brought up the rug, but you get the idea. Okay, so if I go over here, it doesn't do anything. But if I come down on this angle like this, look at the... Oh, look,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
stop.
Ready for anything.
Stop picking people from the second floor. So,
I
okay.
live to serve.
This is a tough night.
There we go. There's my empty room right here. Empty room, empty room.
On it.
If I go on this angle, can't pick anything. Take down the walls, can't quite select anything unless I'm right there. If I go up here anymore, it doesn't work anymore. So that means there's something wrong with the pathfinding that allows me to place things down there. Weirdly, though, these guys, if I put a door here, they'd walk in there and have a good time. If I try to put an item, we'll see what happens. And watch when it starts. Putting an item. Oh, all of a sudden, on this square here, this third square, I can't get it below ground unless I come at it from this angle. And now I can place it on the ground. So that's fine for placing things in this room. And what I could even do later on is I could move this whole tavern up these like 3 squares so that the tavern actually takes up all this room, and then I have to place things on an angle like this to get them to actually work. Otherwise they go up like so and then go into the abyss. So anyway, it's a problem with these tiles over. So these rooms, until they release a patch, or if they care, these rooms are not usable, basically. I could place things in them, like, watch. I could place things in them like this. And just kind of guess at the placement of things. And then I could look up, but, like, check it out. As soon as I try to move them, done. Now I'm stuck. I have to go over here. Stuck. Can't get them in. So then I have to change the camera so that I can actually get them in. But then what happens? I let go of the item. Ooh, frustrating. Anyway, what I do like knowing is that it's not a bug caused by me. It's not a bug that's like, something that's in the save file. I mean, it might be, in this particular save file, but at least it's not a game ender for now. I wanted to put a gym here. Then there's going to be a private room here, a private room here, and a private room here. There was going to be so many private rooms down here. But now all this area is unusable. So we're just going to put the gym right here. The gym. The Gymothy. The training Gymothy. And already we're at 2.5 stars, probably because of the size rating and the cleanliness is high, so that's nice. But let's take a look at the rooms we've made so far here. We've got this going on. Looks very nice. I actually quite like this room. This is the fancy, what did I name it? The fancy Fightsman's room. This is Prison Break the show. Actually, no, I think before the crash I had it Prison Break Season 1, which I like better. So this room is called Prison Break Season 1. And then here we have the chambre, the skull chambre. Didn't we? Wasn't it calling it that? The skull chamber. So we got to fix this room up. This room needs to get nicely decked out, kind of like these rooms here. And then we, of course, need to rent it to some fighters. And then I'm going to put some more rooms here, and then have a hallway down here. And then this area here, once we dig it out, oh boy, alchemy. But first, let's get a gym going on in here. So let's move all the gym equipment. And you'll notice it's like quite easy to get things set up in here. I don't have to worry about it here. But over here, pops up. What a bug, folks. What a bug. But it does make sense, If you were asking me, why can't I say, oh, it's been rented. It's about to be used. That's why I buy a fighter. If you were to ask me, hey, where would you keep all the bugs in a game? I would say, in the basement. What's that chair doing there? Get out of here. All right, so we need to figure out where we're going to put everything down in this room. This room is an odd shape now, so we need to kind of figure that out. I think maybe if we turn this around, because again, I'm going to have my Outlaw Tavern here, and I'm going to have my kitchen here. So we need to think about where so the bar should be here maybe, so some tables up in this area, the fighting in this area. So let's move this over into this corner. Okay. Let's get these things out of the way. I think we're going to have to start buying fat. I think we have the money. We have the accommodations. I think we'll make... The pit! I know earlier in this episode I was like, oh, the pit's great. The pit DLC is so great. And I still stand by that statement. I just don't stand by it like as strongly as I was standing by it before. Let's get a rug under there. Why not? That looks nice, eh? Sure, why not? All right, let's put some posts in here. No, not those kind of posts. I don't know what it's called. We're going to find out what it's called in 3, 2, 1. They're called stone pillar or wooden pillar. Oh, let's put some stone pillars down here. Yeah, come on, let's do that. All right, I wonder if I could put torches on the stone pillars. Ooh, please. Something like that. That seems pretty... Okay, great. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking kind of like how I would want a gym to look. If I've ever been to one. Like I said, I did actually fight Muay Thai for a bit. For a year or so. But I don't really have much experience in what a gym looks like, really. So let's put this here, maybe? You know what we need are, like, some mirrors. Don't gym people... Don't they have, like, mirrors? Okay, let's get, like, a water barrel in here. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because we need to figure out what we're going to make the look be. I think it should be, like, a light wood... and then a dark stone. It could be this internal stone here. Meh. Kind of looks boring. Maybe it's a wooden... What does this look like? This cool thing here. Yeah! Okay, then let's change the floor to stone. Yes! Yes! That's not stone, that's a different kind of wood. Yeah, because they're training on stone floor, because it's not like a nice training place. It's not like a training place that's going to be good on your feet. No, it's going to mess you up. All right, now what about some, like, benches and stuff? Man, if I had a gym that looked... If gyms looked this nice and, like, this cool and, like, badass, like a fighter guy... If we had gyms that look like this... I still wouldn't go. All right. Simple camel here. I do wish I could. Like, I wish that I, yeah. I wish that I felt the motivation to go to gyms and, like, work out and stuff. That's just not my vibe. I've gone a few times. It feels weird. I think it's one of those things that, like, as soon as you get there, all your instincts are like, no, you shouldn't be here. This isn't your thing. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Now I think we can put some stuff on the walls, like some netting and various other... Oh, I wish we had a banister we could close that area off. So this is great. This is where, like, the trainers are training, and then, like, their moms come here to to watch. You're doing good, hon. Oh, hit that bag. Like you'll hit that person later in the ring. All moms sound like that. Oh, here we go. Training dummies. Oh, are they not? Are they an outside thing? Let's go upside here. Yeah, they're an outside thing. Okay, so no training dummies down here, but maybe there's like a motivational ghost in the corner. Just boo it. Ooh. I apologize for that. I'll never make that comment again. Maybe there's like this chair. Oh, no, we got to have like a round stool. Actually, we should have round stools here too, shouldn't we? Yeah, okay. Let's get a couple of stools over here in the corner. And let's get another like mannequin. We're going to have a lot of fighters, so actually we need to like really kind of... Okay, let's get rid of the boo guy because of that horrible joke I made. I feel very bad about that. And I just could feel the subscribers leaving in that moment. Let's figure something else out. Let's get rid of this table here, and let's get another punching bag here. Maybe it's called a punching bag. It certainly is. Oh yeah, this gym's starting to look nice. There we go. Or do we put another... Honestly, like, yeah, if you come into the gym, it's a little tight. There's punching bags everywhere. I get, you know, I don't feel bad about that. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad that I've put that there. Now, if we could only figure out a different way to use this space here, we could get, maybe we can do, no, we kind of want that to be out on its own. I love it. Okay, this is feeling good. This is feeling good. We could just put another one here and figure out a different spot for the benches. What if we put the benches on like sort of a rakish angle? Like so. All I'm thinking is like, how can I get another of these like training things in? And what are they called? I know they're like a Jackie Chan thing. he used them a lot. Did he make them popular? Or were they already popular and I just learned about them from him? They are called exercise mannequins. Sure. Sure, that's what they're called. I suppose. Let's get this in the middle so that looks a little nicer. There we go. Our gym is coming together. Now, we can either put some stuff on the shelf, on the, like shelf candles, you know what I mean? Or we could put some chandelier in the middle. Let's put a chandelier in the middle because I'm sure there's like a warrior's chandelier somewhere. Warrior chandelier 2. Or warrior chandelier 1. Let's see. I famously have been known as a person who does not like this chandelier. That's famous. That's a thing I'm famous for. Let's do this guy. Yeah. Okay. Now, just for our sakes, let's torch light it and just see if we actually like that better, or you know what I mean. It's actually getting a bit bright in here. Is this a gym or is this a laboratory? Jeebs. Way too bright in there. And then it burns fat and all that good stuff. Or do we do torches at the end of the room? Like so. All right, and then we get rid of these guys. And maybe we put one here in the corner, just offset of the door. Where'd you go? There you are. Or off to the side of the door there, like that. I don't know. I do like that. That does it for me. All right, now let's get some like chains and netting on the wall. Maybe some shields. I wish there were some swords we could hang up. Ooh, swords. I haven't even looked. I don't even know if this room is going to be, like, I don't know how many stars we're dealing with here. Probably none. Because, I mean, look what I'm choosing to put there. I know I talk about it in my interviews. Like, I just love the music of Space Haven. I love the music here. But, like, man, does music ever make it, eh? It's working well in this one. Maybe some skulls. I want them to envision the smashing that they'll be doing, you know? I wish there was like a bigger skull, but that looks okay. That's all right. We like that skull there. And then maybe just some like, do you think there'll be banners? Do you think there's like some light banner spam? Or do you think there's like some fabric on the walls? Welcome to the gym. Welcome to the gym. Figure it out. Maybe some shields here. I don't know why, but that shield is like right up there, eh? Really high up. Let's like center this in the wooden frame thing here, maybe. That looks pretty dumb, so let's just match it. Let's just match it up. You know, I try to change it up sometimes, and then sometimes it's just like, oh, you can just tell it's not going to work. Okay, so this was a quicker room. Definitely a quicker room. I'm okay with that. So we got another shield there, just for fun. Maybe this shield is like from a tournament that, you know, this gym, the person who owns this gym won or something. I don't know. Oh, that would look kind of cool, though, wouldn't it? A hunter's chandelier? So bright, though. It's just like we don't need that level of brightness in this room. Let's put like a jug back there just for some extra stuff to look at. Yes. Ooh, I love some of these footprints. That's amazing. We got a stool over in that corner. That's great. We got our water over in this corner. Maybe let's get a crate in there or a chest or something. What about this guy? Like, I don't know, but that water barrel, The footprint with the water barrel and the... Okay, there we go. Yeah, and that crate. That's awesome. Okay, that looks good. Here we go. Okay, let's turn off some things and just store something, one thing in particular there. What would we store down here? Candles, probably, and fat. Let's just do that. Let's store some candles and fat down here in that crate. There we are. All right, now, I can't really move all this stuff around just yet because it's being used. Can I move this yet? Okay, good. So let's move this here. Move this table over to that corner there. This table can also move, so that's lovely. Oh, and here we go. We're having our problems again. Oh, man. That kills me. Okay, there we are. Now, these cages need to be in a different spot, maybe. Like right in the corner there. That looks gruesome in a way. That's just like, ugh, what are those cages doing there? And maybe when you enter, actually, there's some cages right there. Very sad. Just imagine who's being shoved in those cages. Although I imagine it's for the animals. I have no idea. And let's get this trap in there. Just out of the way for now. I'm just kind of tidying up almost, aren't I? And let's put... Oh, okay. Okay, I got your number. I got your number, game. I figured you out. I knew I would. And that's what always happens with these games or with any sort of, like, computer thing that I'm trying to solve. And that's a thing that I need to remember of myself. Is that, like, there's going to be that period of just maximum frustration. Where you're the most upset you've ever been at a computer. Or just even at anything. And you just have to breathe and know that, like, as long as you can be patient, you can figure it out. I need to, like, write that over top of my computer so I don't forget it. Because I often do. I often forget and then freak out. Okay, here we go. There we go. So that's looking a little better. We've got a ways to go on making this look nice, I think. This is just another step in our slow... Are you done with that? Yeah, you are. Sell it. Get rid of it. Another slow evolution. I'd love to move that table and then move this around. Actually, well, I can at least move that around. So let's make this less... Maybe more like there? Like so? Oh, I can't do that yet until I move that. All right. I do like how much of the room it seemed to take over originally, but this is okay too. There we are. Yeah, let's move it a bit more into the room so it's just like has a bit more stature. I really want people to be like, okay, this is the main purpose of this room. But then we can have some tables and chairs here, so I don't hate that. That's okay. Now these, on the other hand, are kind of now becoming a not so necessary thing. Unless we had a row of them over here. I'm not sure what the purpose of these are. We got to find a spot for those. All right, so we have way more work to do on the main hall. So this is going to be a work in progress as we find different things that we want to do with it. Ooh, I liked that ray of light. Look at that. Look at that ray of light coming in there. That's awesome. Yeah, so this is our main hall is coming together a bit more. We're going to just mess it up with tables in this area here. We're going to fix that. But then we've got our gym, which I can't wait to see being used. Should we make sure it's like an empty room or something? It's a guest room, so let's make it just a empty room. See if people will start using it to train, hopefully. The training gymothy. So we've got our training gym in there. You come out into your main hall, and then we have, of course, the fancy suite. The fancy fightsman, 4 out of 5 stars. Very nice. And actually, this room has really grown on me. I do like this room quite a lot. And then we have, of course, Prison Break Season 1, which is looking good. Actually, how many was that? That's also 3.5, almost 4 stars. So we could get there. We could get to 4 stars in this tiny little room, which would be amazing. I would love that. And then, of course, we have Skull Chambre. Bone Thugs. Rumini. Bone Thugs and Rumini right here. And that's only 3 stars, so we got to work on this one. I'll jazz that up. Maybe at the start of the next episode, we can just fix that one up a little bit. I have great dreams for this tavern. I have great dreams for the Downright Shabby. Ooh, we have 3 unlocks. A lot of stuff left to do. A lot of stuff left to do in the Downright Shabby. But slowly but surely, she starts to take on a life of her own. I'm trying to show people final screenshots. Will you get out of here? Why must you exist on every plane of existence? Although this is kind of a cool way to get a look at him. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. And we will see you on the next solid content. Go home. Get your butt out of there.